I was so backed up. Mago, thank you for the 17. I hadn't pooped in like 2 weeks, so I go to the ER. I go to the ER and they're like, ma'am, what's your problem? And I'm like, I cannot poop. And they were like, gross. I'm just kidding. They're like, okay, here are your options. We can give you this magnesium citrate, which you can also buy, but that's only dire occasions, okay, guys? I don't recommend magnesium citrate to anybody, okay? Don't do it. They're like, or we can, what'd they say? Digitally stimulate you. And I was like, what does that mean? And the doctor puts a glove on and goes like this. And I go, oh, I don't want that one. I said, isn't there a doctor here with smaller hands? Like, I just made a joke. I was like, isn't there a doctor here with smaller hands? And he laughed and he was like, those are your options. My dad was with me. My dad would always go to the ER with me. He enabled my my hypochondria. Thank you for the tier 3 for 6 months in advance. That's crazy. And then Hooner, thank you for your new sub. So he was like, those are your options. And I was like, okay, I'm going to take the magnesium citrate. So $500 later, that was my copay at the time. I go home, chug the magnesium citrate. And I'm like, people pog, wow. Nothing happens. I go to bed. I wake up the next day. I go to work. I still haven't pooped. And I'm like, Dad, something is wrong. I definitely, I've got to have a blockage or something. Like, I've got to have a blockage. So then I go back to the ER, another $500 because no, it doesn't count as one appointment because it's 2 separate appointments. New doctor, and that's when they're like, okay, we'll do an x-ray on you. So then they did an x-ray on me. And they're like, all you can do is wait. We can give you another bottle of magnesium citrate or digitally stimulate you. And I was like, you are not digitally stimulating me, sir. And so I go home, I drink another bottle. And then for the next 5 hours, I pooped so much that my asshole hurt.